If you're struggling to find time to write, then this video is for you. My name is Brian Dixon from Hope Books. Yes, I'm driving in the car because this is my number one strategy to help you find time to write. And the strategy is that you can carpe your commute. Seize the commute. So as a busy dad of 3, I'm in the car a lot. I drive the kids to school in the morning. I pick them up in the afternoon. Often I'm driving them to sports, to practice, to games. I took my daughter to cotillion last night. And all of this driving in the car means I have opportunity for actually doing some writing while I drive. So I wanted to walk you through in this video how specifically I carpe my commute. I take advantage of my commute for finding time to write. Okay. So the first thing that I do is I make sure that I'm recording. I'm recording right now. I'm using my Osmo Pocket DJI camera, but you can use your iPhone. You could use your voice memo app. If you're not comfortable filming video while you drive, I guess, it could be distracting if you don't have a good setup. Then what you can do is you can just use your voice memo app, press record before you start driving, and then just let it run. You could even put an AirPod in your ear, open up your voice memo app, put your phone in your phone holder, and instead of starting the radio or starting music while you drive, just talk out your ideas for your book. So that's one option, is just a voice memo. Record your voice as you're driving in the car. Tip number 2, and this is the one that I mostly use when I'm drafting content for my books, for my blog, for my podcast, for emails, for sales pages, things like that, is I use the ChatGPT app. So I hit the voice memo button on the ChatGPT app, and I tell it, I want you to transcribe and clean up the grammar of my words. And then I just go and I just explain it. So for example, this morning, I was coming back from the gym this morning. I used the ChatGPT app and I said, I want you to help me write a 3-email campaign talking about one of our new services to help people publish their books. And so then I just drafted it out. Here's basically what I want email 1 to say, basically what I want email 2 to say, email 3. And then as I'm driving, I'm just talking it out. And I talked for about 7 or 8 minutes. Then I got to a stoplight. I hit the microphone button again, so it stopped the recording. And then I hit upload, because what it did is it transcribed my words. And then it took this big chunk of all the text and it put it up into the cloud, into the ChatGPT app, where it took that transcription and it used AI to clean it up, reorganize. And I had 3 perfect, ready to send emails that were ready to go because I used AI for it. So option 1 is use voice memo. There's no editing there. Option 2 is use ChatGPT, let the AI do the cleanup. And then option number 3 is what I'm doing right now, is you set up a camera, you set up your video camera, your iPhone or a similar camera, and you set it up in a way that you can drive and record while you drive. Now, obviously, I wouldn't recommend this for like highway or where it's really busy. I'm just in my little town right now, and you can see that was the end of my commute. So those are 3 ways to carpe your commute. Those are 3 ways to do more writing while you drive. Now, what do you do with it after you capture this content? If it's video, then I recommend that you use Descript. Descript is my favorite video editing platform because it will automatically transcribe the words of your video. It has really advanced features that will do some automatic, automagic video editing. So it will take out your ums and your ahs. It will know how to zoom in, all those sorts of things. So if it's video, use Descript. If it's ChatGPT, then it's already pretty good. I would take it from ChatGPT, copy it, put it in Google Documents so I can share it with my team, or copy it from the Google document, put it into Hope Dashboard where I can send the emails. If it's voice memos, then you have to get it transcribed. What I do there is I use a website called Trint, TRINT.com. Trint. I would take the voice memo audio files, upload them to Trint. Trint will transcribe it, and then I can decide what I want to do. I'm probably going to take the transcription, put it into AI, and have it clean it up even more, and then put it into Google Docs. So the voice memo app is the easiest because you can put your headphone in, hit record. You're not worrying about a video camera while you're driving. I know like that could be scary. So that might be the first way to get started, is just doing the voice memo app. It's just a little bit more complicated on the back end because you have to get that voice memo audio file uploaded to Trent, get it transcribed, take the transcription, put it into ChatGPT to clean it up, then take it from ChatGPT, put it in Google Documents, and then from Google Documents, do whatever you're going to do with it. But here's the best part, okay? All of this is taking advantage of the fact that I spend time in the car. 10 minutes to get to work, 10 minutes to drive back, 10 minutes to pick up a kid, 15 minutes while I'm waiting for them. Like all that stuff is opportunity. In Hope Writers, we call that crack time. That's the cracks of your day is great time to write. One last tip before I go. My favorite tip of all for getting more writing done in your car is to have your outline with you. Now, I keep my outlines in my Apple Notes app. So I start the car, I wait for the kiddo to get in the car, or I'm in the car by myself. I open up my Apple Notes app. I have my pinned note, which is the project I'm currently working on. So I have the book outlined, and then I know exactly what I'm supposed to talk through. Now, in Hope Books, we call this the detailed chapter outline. So I take my DCO, my detailed chapter outline, and I look through it on my Apple Notes, and I have sections of the chapters that are crossed off and sections of the chapters that I still need to write. So I'm like, okay, today I'm going to write chapter 7. I need to do the intro. I need to tell a story, and I need to give some action steps. Start the car, hit record, start driving, and then I'm going to talk out. Okay, chapter 7, welcome to chapter 7. Here's what I want to cover. And as I'm talking it out, I might start again. I might stop and say it differently, but I can take what I've gotten out of my head onto the screen or into the voice memo app, and then I can do something with it now that it is captured. Capture, edit, publish. So first you have to capture, and you can capture while you commute. I hope this encourages you. Listen, if you need more help writing, publishing, or launching your book, we would love to help you at Hope Books. Just go to hopebooks.com to learn more.